Well, the boss is back. Paul Adams has returned to star once again in MCW. You know, I've been sitting at home after nearly getting my face burnt off about 2 months ago by Doug Gilbert. No gifts, no candy, no cards from anybody in the company or you people at home. But I'll tell you what, I've been trying to keep up with what's going on around here, but there's been so much. You know, Billy Joe Travis, he's been filling in. He gave me some notes. You know, I know Frenchy's gone out of his mind now. I know there's a lot of different stuff going on. Action every week. This week's going to be no different, so stay tuned for MCW starring Paul Adams.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. You're with MCW. Michael St. John at ringside to call the action. Joining me for this program, the illustrious Billy Joe Travis in our opening match featuring the Colorado Kid, the former World Unified Champion. He is on a quest after that North American belt. He's taking on a newcomer out of Illinois, Mike Allen. And Billy Joe Travis, I know you're familiar with Mr. Colorado Kid, but I don't know about this Mike Allen.
Well, first of all, Michael St. John, let me tell you one thing. You know why Billy Joe's here? To get the ratings up. Every time they want the ratings up, they get Billy Joe Travis, do a little commentating. Yeah, it's for the Colorado Kid. He says, oh, I'm getting sick and tired of everybody jumping on me. I'm getting so sick and tired of it. And he's developed, from what I understand, it's a new move, a new finishing move, but I hear it's illegal right now, and they're going to have to ban that. The MCW will ban that move right now.
Well, I understand the name of the new maneuver that the Colorado Kid has developed, and yes, you're right, he's tired of being jumped from behind. It's called the Avalanche, and we will probably get a chance to see it. I don't know if in this match, but in the matches in the weeks to come. He has been working on it, and I understand a couple of very good friends of his in the wrestling business have helped him develop the whole. A couple of veterans that are now retired out of the whole, are out of the business, and I understand the whole is a combination of more than one.
I bet you won't tell me who it is.
Well, I think I will rather let discretion be the better part of valor there.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
Lock it up. Side headlock now by the Colorado Kid on Mike Allen. You know, the Colorado Kid, he has held many title belts, but unfortunately for him, there have been opportunities that have arisen with more than one, more than two, more than three people at ringside to assist in his defeat. And I know you, Mr. Travis, have had some hands in some of Colorado Kid's demise in the past.
Well, first of all, Michael, you know that is a bold-faced lie. I have never cheated in my entire wrestling career. As for the Colorado Kid, he has never beaten Billy Joe Travis. If I was in that ring, I wish I was in that ring with him right now. I would show you how to beat him just like that. Snap of the fingers.
Well, he has made quite a reputation for himself, both nationwide and internationally, Billy Joe Travis. And when you step in the ring with someone like the Colorado Kid, I mean, this is a youngster. This fella has been around a couple of 3 years in the business. But, I mean, to see what he does when you watch him in the ring, he has attained a degree of professionalism in the wrestling ring that few men attain in their career after only a few years in the business.
Well, I'll give the devil his due. He's beat a lot of top wrestling stars, but he's never beat the one and only Billy Joe Travis. He's never beat me and never will.
Well, I noticed today here on MCW, you are here behind the microphone, and you're obviously not in your wrestling attire. Have you put your wrestling career on hold? I understand a few weeks ago you were at the Grammy Awards.
Yes, I was at the Grammy Awards. Guess who I sit next to?
Who's
Guess.
I have no idea.
Well, let me just tell you. You know Bill Dillon? Bill Dillon, the legendary Bill Dillon, who won a Grammy. You know who Bill Dillon is.
Bill. Don't you mean Bob Dylan?
Well, whatever his name. Bill, Bob, that's the same thing, Bill and Bob.
Well, a friend of mine told me they saw you trying to sneak in a party that Paula Abdul was hosting.
Now, if you talk about Paula Abdul, I will whip you right now on this TV. You know she loves me. Always has.
Did you get to sneak into that party?
She invited me.
Right now, Colorado Kid in the corner being worked over by Mike Allen, newcomer here on MCW out of Illinois. He's got Colorado locked up and wearing him down. I guess the way, and you're the wrestler, you're the professional here about wrestling, the way to beat Colorado Kid, how would you go about beating someone?
Well, let me tell you something. Michael, this kid does not have a chance against the Colorado Kid. Colorado's just biding his time. It's just a matter of time before he beats this kid.
Nice snap mare out of the corner. Reverse chinlock now by Mike Allen on the Colorado Kid. Colorado Kid is well maintained. He keeps his body in the ultimate shape. He works out at the gym at least twice a day, I understand. Has a very good regimen of working out and is quite strong in the ring. But thus far here, as you can see, Mike Allen with the advantage now, pulling Colorado back into the corner. He may have gone into the hair. Referee Gene Johnson alert, going to break him up right now and try to get him out of that situation. In the meantime, he just puts those boots to the chest of the Colorado Kid. Snap mare again out of there, and again going for the reverse chinlock. There goes for a cover. Nothing there to make the cover
stick. No way he's going to meet the Kid with just something like that. With a snap mare, no way.
Colorado Kid sent to the ropes. Oh, they both meet in the... Oh, now there you see the strength of the Colorado Kid coming to bear into this match. Knee lift to the midsection. Now Colorado takes over. Whoa, what a beautiful drop kick.
I'll give him that. What a drop kick.
Colorado Kid turning the tide in this match. Goes in. Scoop slam coming up. Look at this.
This got to be that new move.
This is the avalanche.
This should be illegal. Look at that. It should be illegal.
Colorado Kid with the avalanche. It looked like some type of a pile driver. 1, 2, 3.
There's no way he's going to get out.
The avalanche being debuted here on MCW. Colorado Kid getting the victory. We'll be back with more action after this.
Assassin, I don't know who sent you, and I don't really care. But I tell you what, the money ain't going to be no good. Because when you crawl up in that ring and you look across there into these eyes, you're going to know I'm a man on my goal. And I tell you what, I've seen your boot. Everybody knows that you've got something in there. And you come kicking that thing around me, I'm liable to jerk it off and beat you with it. So you better leave that thing at home. And you better hope you've got all the skills and all the techniques that you think you can handle. Because I know you've been around. But I tell you what, the Colorado Kid's going to be around a lot longer.
Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena, MCW presents the Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, a tribute to one of the greatest pioneers in professional wrestling. Help us celebrate the life of Tojo Yamamoto with Nashville's hottest wrestling lineup ever. The Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to show you some action from last Tuesday night at the world-famous Louisville Gardens in Louisville, Kentucky. This was film taken from a fan's video camera, so obviously the quality isn't going to be what you're used to in MCW, but it's going to get the point across, and I'm so glad this fan had this camera here this night, because at the Gardens last Tuesday night, you saw Wolfie D and Flanagan collide with the Tennessee Volunteers. It was a great match. Let me tell you, all over the place. It was just an unbelievable hard-fought match. We're joining this match at about 28 minutes into the match. And referee Robert Briscoe there staying on top of the action. There you see Reno Riggins taking it to Flanagan with Flanagan across. Misses. Flanagan comes up. Reverse neck breaker down on Reno Riggins. Wolfie D there trying to get the tag. At this point, the crowd is going crazy. What a great crowd we had for our first time ever in the Louisville Gardens. And we'll be back there this Tuesday night. But watch this film closely. And remember, this was taken by a wrestling fan who was in the elevated seat section of the building. And there Flash finally gets the tag and Wolfie's in. And he's on fire, knocks them both down. And a punch to Reno and a punch to Stephen Dunn. There's Wolfie, whips him across. The big elbow and he's down. Stephen Dunn, he whips him across. For a high backdrop on Stephen Dunn, Wolfie D. They seem to have it going their way now. And the Volz stopped Wolfie there. Flash coming in, Wolfie ducks under. And a drop kick sends them both down to the mat. Flash and Wolfie now both in. Squaring off here, one in each corner. Briscoe trying to get Flash out of the ring. Reno misses over there. Stephen down there trying to hit Wolfie with that belt. Collides with Flanagan. So much going on, folks. Stay with me here. This is action from the Louisville Gardens. There you see Stephen finally hit Wolfie with that belt. Go down for the 1, 2, 3. Sure, of course, the Vols couldn't do nothing legally. You know that. They get the 1, 2, 3 now. Now the fans going to get a little excited here, folks, so the camera's going to kind of go all over the building because what's happening what's happening now is, of course, the Tennessee Volunteers are getting their chairs, which they always want to do all the time. We come back to action. There's Stephen Dunn knocking the life out of Wolfie D. My gosh, just bust Flash Flanagan wide open. Oh, yes, these Tennessee Volunteers, not only do they cheat, they just come in with their chairs and whatever else they can use. Well, ladies and gentlemen, someone's on their way to the ring. There he is, Jamie Dundee. And that sets up the match for tonight in Nashville. 6-man tag. Don't miss that match tonight at the fairgrounds, folks.
Nashville, Tennessee, they say you're judged by the company that you keep. Well, if you're judging me, I guess I must be one tough son of a gun, because I'm standing here with Flash Flanagan, a guy that I've hit with everything but the kitchen sink, and as you can see, he's still standing. I'm standing here with another little crazy guy named J.C. Ice, who's been my partner for a long, long time, and I know I can count on him in time of need, in time of battle. And this Saturday night in Nashville, Tennessee, I need him in my battle, and I need him in my battle. So Tennessee Volunteers, Reno Riggins, Stephen Dunn, I don't care who you get as your partner, because you can't knock these three down if they can't get back up. That's a promise to you.
You people just saw the videotape. Stephen Dunn, if anyone knows me better than myself, it's you. And I don't understand why you guys didn't get the job done the first time. Because tonight, it's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. And you guys are going down.
And you know it's finally time that J.C. Ice gets back into the wrestling profession. Because I've been laying low and I've been sitting back relaxing while you two clowns have been running around my town and my company with my people that J.C. Ice and Wolfie D helped build the town of Nashville, Tennessee in the last 10 years. And you think you're tough by swinging chairs, by bringing tables, by hurting people. Son, you forgot J.C. Ice and Wolfie D grew up in the hood. And we've been hubcapping punks like you for many years. And coming tonight in a few short hours, I don't care if you get King Kong, Godzilla, I don't care who you get, because the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I promise you this, we can knock them down.
Ready for action on MCW. This is a big main event. Big. And when I say big, I use that term loosely. King Mabel, the new MCW North American Heavyweight Champion, in the ring against Paul Diamond, returning to the area, and it's good to see Paul back. He was recently in Japan, and good to see Paul Diamond back. Of course, at one time, part of a tag team, a very successful tag team that held the World Tag Team belts in the AWA with Pat Tanaka. He's been in the WWF. You have seen him in the USWA teaming with Stephen Dunn, where they held the title for a while, and now he's in singles competition against Big King Mabel. And don't kid yourself, Mabel can handle himself.
Well, don't kid yourself about Paul Diamond either. Paul Diamond is a top star in our sport today. But King Mabel won the 1995 King of the Ring, beat everybody in the WWF, and now he is the North American Heavyweight Champion also.
Well, without a doubt, he is the heavyweight champion. When they list his weight here, they just say 400 plus pounds. And that big man, I'll tell you, he looks at about 500 pounds.
Well, look how he moves. He might be 400, 500 pounds, but look how he moves. Great, agile athlete.
Paul Diamond taking away an advantage right now. Has that arm bar and twist. Well, Paul Diamond, if anybody can do battle and even the ring with a big man, it's Paul Diamond, because he certainly can handle himself. Right now, Mabel, though, gets him in the corner and uses the weight to his advantage, sandwiching Diamond in between the turnbuckles and the body of the 450-pound plus Mabel.
But, Michael, I will say this. Don't ever underestimate Paul Diamond. He's been everywhere, and he's rough and tough, and he's hard to bluff, too.
The big man off of his feet, and Paul Diamond using it to his advantage. He rolled out of the way of that elbow and got him under the chin with that kick. He could have it right here.
Don't touch that bell.
Oh, count of one.
You've got to keep your hand off that bell. You've been doing that all night.
By the way, this is a non-title match. Mabel not putting the title on the line for this one against Paul Diamond. Both of them running together. Diamond trying to take Mabel off his feet. Look at this. Whoa, and he does it. Out of the ring goes Mabel.
Wow.
Well, Mabel using this opportunity to regain his composure, gather himself while getting back into the ring. I'll tell you, when a man that size goes out of the ring through the ropes, that's got to take a lot out of a wrestler.
Well, a man like King Mabel, he could, get bumped through those ropes like that and sprain his ankle or hurt himself real bad, all that weight falling on him.
And this is no short fella either. King Mabel's up there around 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", somewhere in there. Oh, walks around the ring while the referee was talking to Paul Diamond. Mabel just pulled him out of the ring and now rams his head into the pole across the way.
That's why he's champion. That's why King Mabel is the champion.
Why would a man this big and this strong need a chair?
Because he's tired of everybody messing with him, laughing at him. They think he's a circus.
Well, right now, he is using that chair to his advantage on Paul Diamond on the floor. Referee Kurt Herron there trying to break things up, and Mabel very upset. I'm sure he was upset because he was kicked out of the ring by Diamond, and he just took that chair and went to work on Paul Diamond on the floor. And the referee climbing back into the ring. Paul, very slow to get back into the ring, having his head rammed into a post and then whipped with that chair on the floor.
Well, I guess you got 400 pounds landing on you. You're slow getting back into the ring.
Mabel, I'm sure, knows the history, knows the track record of Paul Diamond. Drops with that elbow, got a count of 2, and Diamond gets out from underneath.
Well, I'd like to see Mabel drop a big elbow like that on you.
Well, right now, Paul Diamond is caught. Mabel has him in his clutches, and this could very easily turn into a smother hole for as big as the forearm and upper arm of Mabel is.
Well, he could choke him out right now. Paul Diamond needs to tap out right now if he don't want to get hurt.
Mabel has got the advantage, and Paul Diamond is in a bad way. Mabel, the North American champion in MCW. Paul Diamond returning to the area, and I'm sure, without a doubt, that he's got his eye on not only that North American belt, but don't be surprised if Paul Diamond finds himself a partner. Wouldn't he and Colorado Kid make a great tag team?
You got to be crazy. You have got to be crazy. Colorado Kid and Paul Diamond, that is like opposites attract.
Well, I'll tell you, Paul Diamond is a consummate tag team wrestler, but he can handle himself in singles competition as well. And right now, Mabel unable to keep Paul Diamond down. Diamond coming up from under that advantage by Mabel. Look at this, breaking the hole.
I will say this about Paul Diamond and Colorado Kid. They both look alike. They're both ugly.
Mabel missed him with that clothesline, but he caught him. Uh-oh. Mabel has him, slams him down. Did you see the force of that slam?
That's what I call a body slam. Get up, Paul. Does it hurt? Oh, yeah. It hurts a little bit.
Every vertebrae in the body.
Oh, it hurts. Give up, Paul.
Diamond whipped into the turnbuckle, out of the way, and boy, did you see Mabel hit that turnbuckle with a force.
He moved the ring 2 feet.
It knocked the wind out of Mabel. You can tell by the way he's grabbing his trousers.
Messed my eyes up.
And Diamond comes charging back. Both men winded here in this match.
Come on, Mabel.
And Diamond taking Mabel into the corner and going to work on him.
Looks like Mabel's a little out of breath.
And it looks like Paul Diamond just caught him with that super kick. That savate kick around the head. Diamond nailed him. Mabel is out on his feet. Paul Diamond is climbing the ring ropes.
This disqualification on top rope. Disqualification. Referee, do your job.
High flying move. 1, 2, and Paul Diamond. Oh, I thought he had the 3 count.
You picked up the bell again. Don't pick it up till I say pick it up, Michael.
That was as close as you're going to come.
Let me ring the bell.
Diamond moving in. He may have a little more gas left in the tank than Mabel at this point. The fans spurning him on to go to work on Mabel. And Mabel just tosses him aside. Here's Diamond again going to work on the big man.
Come on, Mabel.
And again, Mabel pushes him out of the way. Mabel reaches for his belt. Wait a minute, he's got his belt in his hand. Oh!
Whoa,
he
what
just
a forearm! What a forearm!
Referee calls for the bell. Paul Diamond is out as Mabel nailed him with that belt.
Who disqualified him? He hit him with a forearm.
He hit him with the North American title belt.
That'd be crazy.
And there you see Paul Diamond gets the win by disqualification. We'll be back with more MCW action after this.
Wolfie D, I can't believe you have the audacity to come on national television and tell everybody that you're judged by the character that you keep. Because right now, a big L comes to my mind, as in loser. When you take that no count for nothing Flash Flanagan, here today, gone tomorrow, and that loser partner of yours, JC Ice, well, tonight when you come down to the Nashville Sports Arena, son, you're going to meet the judge, jury, and executioner. Because we've gone out and we've got us a partner, all right. I mean a big partner. And Mr. JC Ice, you're going to have the shortest comeback in professional wrestling again, courtesy of the Tennessee Volunteers and our mystery partner. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'm going to give you the chairman of the board of the Tennessee Volunteers, Stephen Dunn.
Let me tell you something, PG-13, Flash Flanagan, you're talking about Godzilla, you're talking about King Kong, couldn't get them. They were already booked. So we went out and got somebody bigger. We got 500 pounds of romping, stomping, bad attitude. And his name is Big Mabel. He's going to be in our corner tonight. See how you guys like that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Dundee. Let me tell you something. Tonight in Nashville, it's coming to a head. I'm tired of messing with you boys. Reno's tired of messing with you. We're not just going to beat you. No belts on the line. We don't have to be like champions or anything else. We're going to be out there to hurt you, and that's just what we're going to do. And what we don't finish, Big Mabel can. Because let me tell you something. When you're the most dangerous tag team of professional wrestling today, and you got 500 pounds of Big Mabel in your corner, what do they call you, Reno?
The Tennessee Volunteers, baby.
Get your butt kicked, because you will.
You know, Chris Michaels, you're a young, outstanding wrestler, and you could have a bright future, but you're making the worst decision of your life. Why? Because you're going to show up tonight in Nashville thinking you could do something with me. Don't you know I told you I'm the baddest mamma jamma going in MCW? I'm the baddest he-line? Boy, you don't know what you in store for. Well, let me let you know it is. What I'm going to do to you, I'm going to punk you out in front of all your people. That's right. Why? Because I can. I'm Brickhouse Brown. I got it like that. You're going to be in a world of trouble on God's good earth when I get a hold of you tonight. Better tell him something, Princess D.
Let me tell you something, Chris Michaels. You don't know what you've got cut out for you tonight in Nashville, because we're going to clean house with you and then wipe the floors, and that's the way it's going to be.
Peace.
Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena, MCW presents the Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, a tribute to one of the greatest pioneers in professional wrestling. Help us celebrate the life of Tojo Yamamoto with Nashville's hottest wrestling lineup ever. The Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.
How you doing, wrestling fans? With me now, styling Shane Eden, the 1997 Rookie of the Year. Shane, from all the mail I've gotten, all the emails, all the cards and letters, finally I decided to have you on the show today because I want to ask you in front of all America, are you really sending Princess Dee these letters, these notes, the flowers, and all this innuendo she's putting out?
You know, Bert Prentice, it's Debbie Cones, not Princess Dee. And by the way, I wouldn't touch her with my friend's hands. I wouldn't kiss her with my dog's lips. And I definitely wouldn't get jiggy with it with you, Debbie.
There you have it, America. It's a big card tonight in Nashville, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Bert's birthday bash. Come on out and help me celebrate my birthday.
We're underway, main event time here on MCW. Six-man tag action, and what a big one this will be. The Tennessee Volunteers, Stephen Dunn, Reno Riggins, with that man, Brickhouse Brown, in their corner. They'll take on the team of Chris Michaels, Stylin' Shane Eaton, and Frenchy Riviera. Of course, Riviera and Eaton are the MCW Tag Team Champions.
Yeah. You know what paying dues is, Michael St. John?
Absolutely.
Well, somebody's going to have to pay a little dues tonight. And I see three skinny, with no tan punks going to have to pay a little dues to Slick Brick, Reno, and Steve.
Well, let me ask you this. What does the tan have to do with it?
No, wait a second. I don't want you to ask me nothing.
Okay, I won't ask you anything then.
I'm going to tell you something. I'll tell you what a tan has to do with it. Very professional, like Billy Joe. Look how beautiful I look with my beautiful tan, my muscles, I mean.
Are you going to the Oscars?
I might.
I thought maybe you'd have one.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be in a movie coming up pretty soon with Nicholas, what's his name? De Niro. Al Pacino's. And the Al Pacinos. I'm going to be in a movie with him. What that fur?
Side headlock by Brickhouse Brown on Chris Michaels taking over.
Squeezing Brick.
Brickhouse Brown, I'll tell you, this young man has come a long way in the sport of professional wrestling.
Woo, look at Brick's body. Brick
Caught him
is
with a
tough.
shoulder. Nailed him again. One of the original gangsters in the world of professional wrestling.
And he's also a gangster of love.
Chris Michaels moving out of the way. Brickhouse Brown just kissed the mat. And that took the wind out of him.
Better than kissing you, ain't it?
Well, while we're talking about athletes in the ring, let's talk about Chris Michaels. This young star is coming on very strong in MCW, and he's obviously aligned himself with the champions, so that I think explains the caliber of this talent.
Well, let me just talk about little Chris Michaels. He got some pretty hair, pretty boots, pretty tights, pretty knee pads, but that's about it.
Brickhouse Brown just picked him up, slammed him to the mat. Drops him with the elbow, he's out of the way, and Brickhouse, nobody home. He's over quickly, he'll tag Reno Riggins.
Well, that's what a veteran does, tag out.
I'm not sure Reno Riggins wants to get in there with this young buzzsaw.
What do you mean you're not sure? Look at the body on Reno Riggins.
Yeah, this should be quite a matchup. Reno Riggins and Chris Michaels, both of them very tuned athletes, as you said, very well-developed upper body of Reno Riggins. I tell you, this young man spent a lot of time in the gym. There's a hammerlock taken away that time by Chris Michaels. Reno Riggins reverses him. Fireman's carry, up and over.
You sure right. Reno can wrestle.
Head scissors, and out comes Reno Riggins, and these two guys are locking it up. Look at this.
Yeah, they're locking it up because Chris Michaels, that young punk, pulled his hair.
I don't think so. I
do think so.
Well, Reno Riggins incensed in the ring. I'll tell you, he may have caught a part of the hair, but if he did, I can assure you it was totally by accident. Incidental contact, if you would.
Well, I'm getting ready to talk to the producer of this show because I'm getting tired of you knocking me and just insinuating that I'm not calling the matches fair. I'm getting ready to get up and walk out of here if you don't shut up and leave me alone. I haven't bothered you. I don't talk about your family. I don't talk about your personal life. You've always talked about me, and I'm tired of it.
Well, as long as you don't sing, Billy Joe. Out of the ring.
There you go again.
Corner.
Get up, Reno.
Reno got up, and he just kissed a drop kick. Whoa. And Reno Riggins to the floor. He'll have to regain his composure before he gets back in the ring.
You like that, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm very impressed with Chris Michaels. And by the way, you can see Chris Michaels and many other MCW stars coming your way for the special Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card on April the 4th at the Fairgrounds Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. We'll have more information on that in the weeks to come.
Well, how come you're not giving me a plug?
You'll be there, too.
Yes, I will.
Much to the
people
chagrin of
love
the crowd.
me here. They love me.
Tag made.
She
Here
love
comes.
me, love me, love me, love me.
And styling Shane Eden in there
Like
now
a rock.
against Reno Riggins. Very difficult to call the play-by-play of a wrestling match.
Shut up. Guess who I went out and partied with last week?
Who's that?
Jim Garfunkel of the world-famous Jim Garfunkel and Jack Simon. Bridge over trouble like a bridge.
Now, wait. That's Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. Are you going out with people that have the similar last names and they're telling you that?
No. He had curly hair like Billy John.
Billy John?
Billy Joe.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
My head's hurting.
Well, there's a young man that is causing quite a headache for the team of Reno Riggins, Stephen Dunn, and Brickhouse Brown, the styling Shane Eden.
Boy, I can't believe this. You messed me up so bad when I'm trying to talk on this color commentary. You know, you make me mess up names. You know, I don't know what you're trying to do. I'm getting tired of it.
I tell you, Billy Joe, you can pretty well mess up names on your own. You don't need any help. Side headlock right now. Reno Riggins has Shane Eaton caught. Shane Eaton's going to rid himself. Here comes Reno up and over.
Come on, Reno.
Off the ropes. Picks Shane Eaton up. Whoa, look at that.
That's what I call a big old body slam. Like what they call that move?
Well, actually, that's a front
I don't know what they call it, but I know I can do it.
A power
I've seen it on TV.
A power bomb. Now, the tag team of the Tennessee Volunteers pick up and slam down Shane Eaton.
Billy Joe ain't never seen that before. I'm going to have to try that.
Oh, look at this. Stephen Dunn adding some insult to injury.
Boy, that Stephen Dunn is something else. He's been all over the world. So is Reno. So is Brickhouse. Those are the three top superstars besides Billy Joe in the MCW.
Right there.
Well, Billy Joe's up there with him. You know that.
Styling Sheen taking the boot of Stephen Dunn. Now, here comes Brickhouse Brown. Dunn sets up Shane Eaton. He's helpless in there. And Brickhouse down to level him.
that slick brick.
Boy, with six-man tag action, I've always been a proponent of two referees when you got... Whoa, look at that.
Wow.
Neck breaker, snapped him down.
Brickhouse, don't beat him yet, please. No, Brickhouse, please. There you go, baby.
Brickhouse moving over and lands that forearm across the lower throat.
Duo,
One, two,
trio.
Near pin. Near pin
Come
for
on,
Brickhouse Brown
Brickhouse.
for his team.
Beat this punk. I know you can do it.
Styling Shane being brought to his feet by the hair of the head. Brickhouse winds up and throws a right hand from right field. Holy cow, did he throw a hard right at Shane Eaton that time. Tag is made. Here comes Reno Riggins. Double team. Clothesline, and down goes Shane.
Look at Brickhouse Brown. Boy, can he dance.
Shane Eaton needs help. He's got to make a tag. He is in serious trouble.
Well, let me tell you something, Michael. Nobody wants to tag Shane Eaton because they know what they would receive the same thing he's getting.
Right now, he is getting the punishment dealt to him in threes from the corner of Riggins, Dunn, and Brickhouse Brown. Uh-oh. Back he goes. Look at this, the old dozy-do. Stephen Dunn sent into Shane Eaton there. Oh!
Teamwork!
That was a classic example of teamwork from the tag team of the Volunteers. Reno Riggins and Stephen Dunn. Snap mirror, over he goes. Tag is made. Here comes Dunn.
You think these guys don't want their belts back?
They are dishing out the punishment in buckets full right now.
Exactly right.
Shane. Double elbow drop, and this man is out. Double headbutt.
Let him style now, Michael. It's almost over with.
Shane, I'm sorry to interrupt, but he was...
Well, you always interrupt me.
Styling Shane had the opportunity to move, but he was out on his feet. He didn't know which way to go. Here's Dunn teasing the team of Frenchy, Riviera, and Chris Michaels as they keep Shane in the ring. Double team again with Brickhouse and Dunn.
You know, I just want to sit back and just watch this and listen to you call this, because I know who's going to win this and who wants their belts back.
Belly to backside suplex. Brickhouse Brown going for a cover. 1, 2. Is this it? No. Styling Shane just...
Well, let me hold the bell ringer. I got it in my hand.
I think that's called a clapper, Billy Joe.
Well, whatever it is. Watch out, Brick.
Whoa. Headbutt. Shane Eaton down again. These guys, Brickhouse Brown looks like he's actually enjoying this punishment he's dealing out. Tag is made. Reno Riggins climbing back through the ropes. And the outstretched midsection of Shane Eaton is kissed by the boot of Reno Riggins. Stephen Dunn coming in.
Boom.
Oh, a boot to the midsection again.
Oh, boy, he's just... Look at him. Look at Shane Eaton just cry. Give up, punk. Give up and give their belts back.
Shane Eaton has been beaten very, very emphatically pillar to post. He has been monopolized in the ring by Dunn, Reno Riggins, and Brickhouse Brown.
Well, he's out on his feet right now. Wait a second.
He's not out.
Come on, Steve. Come on now.
He just DDT'd Stephen Dunn, and Billy Joe, I gotta say, I thought he had his last gasp of air in him also.
Come on, Steve. Tag out, Steve. Come on. There, here we go. Now you got him, baby. Go get him, Reno.
Dunn makes the tag.
Wait a second. That fat man's coming in.
Here comes...
Watch out, Reno.
Riviera.
Boom. Watch out, Brick. Watch out, Steve.
Cleaning house. Riviera going to work. He's got help from Chris Michaels. 2 on 3, and right now Frenchy and Chris Michaels, now they get things even. Brickhouse Brown sent to the floor. Chris Michaels going down on the floor with him. In the ring, they're pairing off. Frenchy on Reno Riggins, and Frenchy is working him over. There's Chris Michaels on Brickhouse Brown. He just nailed him with a forearm.
Come on, Steve. Come on, Reno. You can do it, baby. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. There you go.
They're ready to go. They're down now. Frenchy Riviera staggered. Frenchy goes
staggered.
Down.
He's down.
Frenchy down. Styling Shane down. Brickhouse Brown.
Brickhouse.
He's got a chair. Brickhouse Brown with a chair.
Come on, Steve. Come on, baby.
Done. Referee.
Hey, wait a minute. I think it's a disqualification on Frenchy Riviera, Shane Eaton, and Chris Michaels.
And Dunn going to work with the chair, the referee. They're still working over Frenchy and Shane, and boy, the Tennessee Volunteers have gone to work. Chris Michaels has a chair. And now
Watch out, Brickhouse! See, should it be a disqualification on Michaels, Riviera, and Eaton? Bringing a chair in the ring.
I beg to differ.
I beg your differ.
More MCAW action is coming your way.
Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena, MCW presents the Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, a tribute to one of the greatest pioneers in professional wrestling. Help us celebrate the life of Tojo Yamamoto with Nashville's hottest wrestling lineup ever. The Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.
At ringside, I've been joined by the assassin, a veteran wrestler who has come into MCW, and I want to find out why.
The assassin is renowned worldwide. Anytime someone wants someone taken care of, you want them eliminated, you call the very best, the assassin. And there is one person here at Music City Wrestling, Colorado Kid. I have been paid quite handsomely, I might add, to see to it that you're taken out of the way. Not just for one day, not just for 1 week, but from now on. And I assure you, as surely as I am the assassin and my reputation speaks for itself, the employer that's paying me will receive his money's worth.
Well, I wonder who that could be. I mean, would you like to elaborate as to why you are here to end the career, if you would, of the Colorado Kid? Who is paying you?
Both of those questions is summed up in one answer. It's none of your business. Just suffice it to say, if I come into town, you know what's going down. When I walked in the building earlier tonight, I saw four people pick their bags up and walked out. You know what that means? That means they know the assassin is here. Music City Wrestling. And I have news for all the wrestling fans. Whether you like me or whether you don't like me, I don't care. I'm not here for a popularity contest, and I didn't come here for political favor. I came for one reason, I've already stated it. Colorado Kid, pack your bags and leave now while you have the chance. Otherwise, you will face the assassin. And I assure you, right here in Nashville, I will do what I was paid to do, and that is take care of you.
His reputation precedes his actions here at MCW. He's made the statement. He's come after the Colorado Kid. Let's take this break. More MCW wrestling action is coming up.
Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena, MCW presents the Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, a tribute to one of the greatest pioneers in professional wrestling. Help us celebrate the life of Tojo Yamamoto with Nashville's hottest wrestling lineup ever. The Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.
It's a big card tonight in Nashville, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Bert's Birthday Bash. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying today's show. Don't forget to come on out. Help me celebrate my birthday tonight. You're my wrestling family, and I want you there in the seats tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big one. 6-man tag team action, and...
Excuse me, Bert Prentice. Let me tell you something, Shane Eaton. You are sending me the letters because I don't write letters to myself. I don't have to write letters to myself. And don't you ever address me as Debbie Combs. Bert Prentice, I demand respect around here. Princesses get respect.
Shane denies sending the letters, sending the cards. I just asked him in front of all of America. I don't think
obviously. What do you think, Bert Prentice? Do you think I'm writing the letters to myself? Do you think I have to sit down and write letters to myself? Get real, Bert Prentice. Look at this. Look at this. And you know, it's not only I am the only one upset about this. The royal family is upset about it, Shane Eaton. Wait a minute, Bert Prentice. This is my time now because you don't never give Princess Dee no time. But you know what? I'm fixing to take over down here. And the royal family, Shane Eaton, you don't even want to mess with us because commoners, we just mow right on over them like a lawnmower.
I don't think Shane Eaton would get on American television and tell a lie. He says he's not sending it. He wouldn't wiggy-jiggy with you.
Let me tell you something, Bert Prentice. Anybody that wears pants around their ankles and dances around the ring and is a commoner, you don't think he would lie? Do you think that I would stand out here in front of all of my fans and all of those bags here? Do you think that I would lie? See, you're getting me so upset. The slash is even funny.
Yeah, the slash kind of slipped, didn't it?
Yeah.
Miss Princess.
Bert Prentice, you better not laugh at me because I'm not getting respect from Shane Eaton, I'm not getting respect from you, and I'm not getting respect from them fans. And I guarantee you, you better start respecting me because you don't want the queen, you don't want the prince, you don't want the princess after you.
You have my respect, but I'm not so sure that you're not obsessed with Shane.
Get real, Bert Prentice. He's a boy, baby. I like men. Get real. Of course, you're not one, and you don't know what one looks like.
Stay tuned, folks.
Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena, MCW presents the Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, a tribute to one of the greatest pioneers in professional wrestling. Help us celebrate the life of Tojo Yamamoto with Nashville's hottest wrestling lineup ever. The Tojo Yamamoto Memorial Card, Saturday, April 4th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.